that I recommend you go through for major assignment 3, which is not an essay per se. It is 2 pages. One page will be a summary of a historical context. The second page will be an analysis of how that historical context functions in Fun Home. So the first thing to do is to decide on a historical context that you are going to use. I will give you 3 options that you can use. They are not the only options. One option would be Watergate. Another option would be the Bicentennial in New York City. A third option would be the Stonewall protests in New York City. All 3 of those are mentioned in Fun Home. I believe they're all mentioned in Chapter 7. First step, go to the SUNY Suffolk website, go to the library. I recommend that you go to Reference, go to Gale eBooks, and then search for the topic. I'm going to do Watergate. So I'm looking for a concise summary of Watergate. This reference page is good. These are these online encyclopedias, and they will give you kind of a snapshot of a historical event. So if I click here on Watergate, first thing that I'm going to do is go here to the citation button. Right here, it's already set up for me in MLA formatting. So I'm going to go over to my example document that I have downloaded. And I'm just going to paste that in. Change this font to Times New Roman 12 point. And this is a properly formatted MLA citation. In my opinion, that's one of the best things about using the library's databases. You don't have to make your own citation. They're here for you under this citation button. Then I would scroll through and find 2 quotes. So I would use this one. I'm going to bring it over to my sample document. I'm going to update mine to put Watergate. It's a quotation, so I automatically put quotation marks around it. I'm going to make this Times New Roman. All the colors should be black. It should be 12 point. Should not be any underlines, and here we go. So just like when you come up to a stop sign in your car, you stop. Anytime you have a quotation, you need an in-text citation after the quotation. So you find the in-text citation by looking at the first word or words from the full bibliographic citation. In this case, it's someone's last name, Corey Jensen. Go up here, and immediately I'm putting in Jensen. I'm going to go back and see if there's a page number. There's no page number, so I can't put a page number. If there was a page number, I would put whatever page number after it. So that's one quote. Now I'm going to try to find another quote. I'm just going to choose this one. I'm going to bring it over to the example. Here I am coming up to a stop sign. I need that citation. It's really important. It's part of the sentence, which is why the punctuation, this period, comes after it, because the citation is part of the sentence. So now I have these two quotes, and all I need to do is apply the quote sandwich technique. So you don't want to just throw your reader into a context they might not understand. So you might want to give them a little bit of background information. In the 1970s, there was a major political upheaval in the United States that forever changed American politics and media. I'm going to bring in this quote. Watergate refers to the major scandal that resulted in the resignation of President Richard M. Nixon in 1974. Then I'm going to give some background information. This probably isn't the best quote. I just chose one randomly. You probably want a quote that has a little bit more information so that you can construct a bottom slice of bread. Remember, the bottom slice of bread is where you explain the quote for your reader, explain why it's important. This type of scandal, with its lies, I'm going to put sneakiness, illegality, and overall corruption felt unprecedented to many Americans. I'm saying felt unprecedented and unprecedented because I don't know if it was unprecedented. I find it hard to believe that Richard Nixon was the first corrupt politician in American history. But this is the only one that I'm writing about here. It's the only one that I really know of. So that's why I'm kind of being a little bit qualifying here with felt unprecedented. Because that's what was important about it in the 1970s. People were shocked by what was going on. And it really, and here I'm going to add this too, Watergate eroded people's faith and trust in their elected officials. Okay. You would do the same thing to this quote here. And if you want to summarize, you can. You don't have to necessarily have a direct quote. But even if you change every single word here, you still have to have a citation because this was not your information. It was Jensen's information. So once you fill that out, that's your first page. That's your historical context. You've done your job with that, and you've told your reader what Watergate or what Stonewall or what the bicentennial was, or whichever historical context you choose. You just need to make sure that the context is referred specifically in Fun Home. Then you would go to Fun Home itself, do exactly what you did for your poetry analysis. You would choose a quote from Fun Home, choose another quote from Fun Home, and then top slice of bread, bottom slice of bread. So the same procedure you went through for the poetry essay. Then, under your Works Cited, I'll fill this information in for you because I downloaded the book and had it accessible for you on our website, so I'll give you the publisher information. And that's your Works Cited. So that's major assignment 3. We're going to go over it in class tonight, but I just wanted to give you an overview so that you can refer to it as you work on the assignment. Feel free to email me, as always, with questions.